Victoria plays the violin, the piano, the clarinet, and earlier during the summer of last year we discovered that Victoria has a beautiful voice, and I knew her in life that she had some interest in the but we took a different route to get there. What a treat it was for me last year to just happen to have passed by her room, and I heard this beautiful voice coming out, and I thought, oh, I never thought any of my children could sing. And I said to her immediately, we have to start voice lessons right away, and that was exactly what we did. Victoria started the piano at approximately 3 years old. The violin was introduced to Victoria in the first grade at the Good Shepherd Day School. The school actually offered the violin, and it was optional at that point for parents to have their children take lessons or not. And for me, it was not only a nice addition, but the violin is such a beautiful instrument, and I thought it was just a wonderful opportunity to have it right there in the palm of our hands, so we should take up that opportunity. The clarinet came later on. The clarinet came about 5 years after. Victoria plays 3 instruments a week. That means at least a minimum of 3 evenings per week or 3 hours per week with lessons, and then practicing when her schedule allows her to fit that in. Amongst other things that Victoria do is she's involved with cross-country and track and field, as well as the performing arts and voice, and flamenco. Victoria and her sisters developed a very, very tight bond over the years. I've often told people I feel like I have triplets in many ways. Not only are they very close in age, but also the bond that they share is unbelievable. And with that bond comes this chemistry that it's so fascinating to watch them when they play together as a trio, and they are practicing together, and it's almost as if one will send a vibe to the other one, and it's that communication without you visibly seeing that they are communicating that way is unbelievable. Victoria got accepted into NYU and Wellesley. Actually, those were her 2 top choices amongst 5 schools that she got into. And in the end, she decided she wanted to go to Wellesley. And having been on the Wellesley campus with Victoria about 4 times, I can see why, and I am only waiting to see this powerful woman that Wellesley will now produce in the next 4 years. Victoria, as you go off to Wellesley, I want you to know that Mommy will always be there for you. I will always be your strongest supporter. I will always be an ear. I will always be a phone call away. I will always be a 2-hour flight away. So I can see that you are on your way to an extraordinary future with performing arts and voice, and your current interest in Russian language and Russian studies. I wish you the best, and I know that you, as you always do, whatever challenges that life present to you, you only do one thing, and that is you step up to it and you excel. I love you, my darling.